Hi guys, as promised, I am here to make a case for investing into ETFs. In the last video, I told you that ETFs are like mutual funds, but without an active fund manager, as they simply track an underlying asset or popular indexes, and as a result are far cheaper than actively managed mutual funds. But ETFs have more advantages over mutual funds than just cost. A very important one is that they don't have a fund manager risk. Well, what is a fund manager risk, you ask? We already know that different mutual fund schemes, even in the same category, deliver different returns, owing to the experience, capability, and strategy of the fund manager. That is the reason experts say that picking the right fund manager is as important as finding the right mutual fund scheme itself. As ETFs are not actively managed, we simply don't have such a risk here. Well, those are the two main problems with the mutual funds that someone had to come up with the ideas of ETF. First, the need for a fund without the expenses of an actively managed fund. And second, the need for a diversification strategy that is passive and avoids fund manager risk. And voila, ETFs do just exactly that. They provide you the same diversification at a far lower cost. And trust me, you might have a small amount to start with, but it won't be like that forever. And real soon, the fees you pay to your mutual fund manager will start to matter. Now let's try to understand how an ETF works. Well, there are three steps involved. First, an ETF provider, like a mutual fund house, launches an ETF based on a basket of stocks or bonds or commodities. Then investors can buy the units of that ETF just like buying shares of a company through an IPO. Following that, ETF starts trading in secondary market through an exchange like BSE or NSE. In that sense, ETFs are quite like stocks. You can buy or sell an ETF on an exchange during the trading hours, unlike mutual funds which don't trade in secondary markets. And that's an important difference in how the two operate. With mutual funds, you deal directly with the fund manager or fund house. However, as ETFs trade on the stock exchange, to invest you will have to deal through stockbrokers or brokerage platforms. And you need to be careful here. Even if ETFs don't have much cost associated with them, your stockbroker might still charge fees per trade just like he does on trades to buy or sell stocks. You need to ensure that your stockbroker isn't charging you heavily on your ETF trades. And that's it for this video. In the next video, we will try to understand all the participants involved in the ETF market, as they affect very important attributes like liquidity and tracking error within an ETF. That's it guys. Thanks for your time.